Have you ever wondered if waves as tall as a five-story building can suddenly appear in the ocean? It sounds unbelievable, but yes, rogue waves are real. These giant waves, often called freak waves, can reach incredible heights and show up without warning, even surprising experienced sailors. Today, in this video, I am going to show you the 15 largest rogue waves you wouldn't believe if they hadn't been filmed. 15. Rescue in Relentless Storm. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Look at the scene that unfolded in April 2021 off a storm-battered coast in the Pacific Ocean. Look at these towering rogue waves crashing from all directions as a tugboat tries to rescue a disabled vessel. Isn't it like something out of an action movie? But dude, this was real life. The storm was relentless, with waves slamming against the tugboat as it struggled to tow the other ship to safety. The whole operation was captured on video, showing just how chaotic and dangerous the situation was. Maritime rescue teams risked everything to save others in this intense encounter, despite nature's fury, demonstrating incredible bravery and skill. 14. Nuka Arctica's Arctic Battle. Can you imagine facing waves so massive that they threaten to flip a cargo ship? That's exactly what happened to the Nuka Arctica in the Northern Ocean. In an unbelievable reality, the ship encountered enormous waves that made it rise and fall dramatically, as if it were a toy boat. The crew captured footage of this harrowing battle, where each wave seemed more menacing than the last, threatening to capsize the vessel. The scene was both terrifying and awe-inspiring, showcasing the sheer power of the Arctic waters. The extreme conditions tested not just the ship's structural integrity, but also the crew's resolve and bravery. Navigating the treacherous Arctic waters is no small feat, and this event underscored the incredible resilience required to face nature's fury head-on. 13. Unpredictable waves of the North Sea. Alright folks, check out this footage from August 2021 in the North Sea. You won't believe what happened out there. Massive rogue waves crashing into those oil platforms. I mean, look at that. Waves towering over everything, going way past safety limits. See how they just pound those platforms, almost like they're testing their strength against the sea itself? It's a stark reminder of the raw power and unpredictability of nature out on the open ocean. This footage really shows you what it's like to face the relentless force of the sea. 12. IcebergInduced Tsunami. And here, in the Arctic region, there was this massive iceberg. Well, it suddenly collapsed, and boom, a gigantic wave, like a tsunami, just surged through the Arctic Ocean. The scientists caught it all on camera, showing how huge this wave was compared to the ships and buildings nearby. You can see from the footage how intense and powerful the wave was as it swept across the area. It's crazy to think about how something as massive as an iceberg can cause such a massive wave. This video really shows you the raw power of nature in action up in the Arctic. 11. Sochi's unexpected flood. In June 2022, Sochi, Russia, was hit hard by a powerful storm that unleashed massive waves unlike anything seen before. The footage captured during this unprecedented event is jaw-dropping. Waves towering over coastal defenses, crashing ferociously onto the shore. You can see these waves sweeping through beachfront areas, causing widespread flooding and leaving behind a trail of destruction. Imagine being there, seeing those waves relentlessly pounding the coast, overwhelming everything in their path. As the footage vividly illustrates, coastal areas must be prepared and resilient to cope with such intense storms caused by the Black Sea. 9. Oil rig assault in the North Sea. Let me show you something incredible that happened back in October 2020 in the North Sea. Imagine being on this oil rig, right? Well, out of nowhere, these monstrous waves, some as tall as a five-story building, started slamming into it. The videos from that day capture the intense moment. The rig literally shaking and swaying like it's nothing against these huge waves. You can see in the footage how relentless and powerful the sea was that day. It's wild to watch how those waves just keep coming, showing you firsthand the sheer force of nature in one of the toughest environments out there. 8. Dangerous Atlantic fishing trip. Look at this harrowing incident that happened in the Atlantic Ocean back in 2010. Picture this: a fishing crew out on a routine trip, minding their own business, when suddenly, out of nowhere, a rogue wave as tall as a 7-story building crashes down on them. The video footage captured the whole terrifying moment, the wave towering over their boat, engulfing it completely. You can see from the footage just how massive and powerful that wave was. It's unbelievable to think about how something so huge can come out of nowhere in the middle of the ocean. It's no wonder this video remains one of the most chilling reminders of the ocean's sheer force. 7. Japanese Coast Guard's heroic wave ride. Off the coast of Japan, something incredible happened. The Japanese Coast Guard was on a rescue mission when they encountered a massive wave. They didn't back down, they rode right through it to reach a ship in trouble. The video shows their boat battling against this huge wave, showing how tough and brave they were. This video is amazing because that wave was so huge and dangerous. It's not every day you see rescuers risking so much to save others. It's one of those things you have to see to believe. 6. Towering waves in the Indian Ocean. In the vast Indian Ocean, something incredible unfolded that caught everyone by surprise. Massive waves, towering over ships, appeared suddenly and challenged even the most experienced sailors. The footage from maritime vessels and research expeditions captured these awe-inspiring oceanic giants in action. Imagine watching these waves on video. Huge walls of water rising out of nowhere, crashing down with such force that you can feel it through the screen. The ships in the videos look tiny in comparison, struggling against these monstrous waves that seem determined to test their strength. It's a dramatic reminder of the sheer power and unpredictability of the ocean, where even the sturdiest vessels face a formidable opponent. 5. Mediterranean mayhem in Italy. Look how a peaceful coastline in the Mediterranean Sea in October 2020 suddenly turned into chaos. The Mediterranean Sea, usually calm and inviting, suddenly becomes a raging force of nature. Waves, unlike anything seen before, crash relentlessly against the shoreline. In the video footage, you can feel the fear and chaos as these towering waves breach seawalls designed to protect the towns. One massive wave, rising higher than buildings, strikes with a deafening roar, smashing through defenses meant to hold it back. Water floods the streets with unstoppable force, catching everyone off guard. The scene is harrowing, people scrambling, cars swept away, and buildings taking a beating from the relentless assault of the sea. 4. Sapphire waves of the Pacific. A sailing crew embarked on an expedition in the vast Pacific Ocean, where they encountered sapphire waves, deep blue swells that glowed in the sunlight like precious gems. Initially mesmerized by their beauty, the crew soon faced the waves' unpredictability as they turned into rogue waves, violently rocking their ship. Captured on film, this intense moment underscored the ocean's serene yet perilous nature. Despite being breathtakingly beautiful, nature can be extremely dangerous. It illustrates how quickly the tranquility of the sea can transform into a daunting challenge for sailors and adventurers. Encountering these sapphire waves emphasizes the crucial respect and caution required when navigating the unpredictable forces of the open ocean. 3. Tourist shock in a seaside town. In this video from May 2022, captured in a serene seaside town along the Atlantic Ocean, something incredible unfolds before our eyes. Picture yourself there. Tourists are leisurely exploring the harbor, soaking in the picturesque views, when suddenly, a scene of raw power takes center stage. Shocking, right? In this video, tourists are seen casually strolling along the harbor, enjoying the beautiful scenery, when suddenly, out of nowhere, this enormous rogue wave appears. I mean, it's massive, way bigger than you'd expect. The video captures the whole thing, showing how this wave just slams into the harbor wall with incredible force. You can see everyone's reaction in the footage. Locals and tourists alike are totally caught off guard. It's a real eye-opener about how powerful and unpredictable the ocean can be, even in what seemed like a peaceful moment by the sea. 2. Struggle in the Drake Passage. Navigating the Drake Passage is no small feat. It's known as one of the most challenging waterways on the planet, and the events of 2021 underscored exactly why. Imagine being aboard a ship, venturing through these notoriously treacherous waters, only to be confronted by towering rogue waves from every direction. The crew's ordeal was captured on camera, offering a gripping glimpse into their battle against nature's forces. In the footage, you will witness the ship's struggle, a relentless onslaught of massive waves crashing against its hull. 1. Chaotic seas off remote island. I saw this footage once. It was of some remote island in the Atlantic. Seriously intense stuff. You've got these massive waves crashing in from every angle, tossing this little fishing boat around like it's a toy. It's hard to wrap your head around it without seeing it. These rogue waves, they're like nature's way of reminding us who's boss out there. But here's the kicker. The crew, they're not backing down. You see them fighting tooth and nail against this fury of nature. It's like watching bravery in action, man versus the elements. And that boat? It's taking a beating, but it's holding its own against the odds. It's crazy how quickly things can change out on the open ocean. 1 minute, it's calm seas and blue skies. The next, it's chaos, like something out of a myth. These footages are a wake-up call for anyone who thinks sailing is all smooth sailing. Mother Nature doesn't play around, that's for sure. See you in the next video.